Okay. There it is.
What it do? What it do? You back in the building?
Back
Unbiased
in.
Opinion Podcast. It's your boy Ted Loke. I got my folks with me this evening. Young Prescott, young Holy Flow. What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Man, this
hey.
Man, what y'all got going on this good evening?
said it's
Man,
on
just over
you.
here celebrating. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
No, I said it's on you.
Just over here celebrating mom's birthday. Pre-birthday. Get it
Right.
going. Mm-hmm.
That's always a blessing.
I'm out here in
Yeah.
Vegas, man. I'm at that strip tonight, man. See what's out there.
You finna hit the
Man.
street?
Yeah, I'm about to probably within the next hour or two.
Yeah, ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. I know it's cracking out there, man. You know, have a extra one back for me, but you know, we about to get into it. So one of the hot topics going on right now is the young ladies at LSU. They had two different stories going on. One of the stories I want to talk about is one of the ladies, her father was a rapper named Camouflage. She goes by Fly J, and we're gonna kick off
Mm-hmm.
tonight with her song called Big Four. So everybody out there, y'all know how we do when we kick it off. If you gotta roll up, you gotta go get your drink, use the bathroom, whatever, put the kids away. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just want to jam with us, and then when the song go off, we're gonna get right into it. So like I said, this is Fly J with Big Four. All right, un momento, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear it?
Perfect.
I can't hear it.
All
Uh,
right, hold
Not yet.
See, it's playing for me for the preview, but bear with us if you're out there.
Hmm.
All right, hold on. All right, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but it's all good though. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna pull her back up here in a second once that get ready. But you know, how do y'all feel about that though? Like just that whole. I mean, I don't know. As a person who makes music, that's tight to me. That you know, I'm not familiar with her father's music, but I just think that that's dope though. How he was a rapper, and then now she's a rapper, and then also a musician. How y'all feel about that? Prescott, Holy Flow, is you still there?
I'm right here. I'm right here. And
Did you?
I think it's a good look, man. Father's legacy, RP camouflage. I remember him back like in that Boosie Webby era, like slightly before that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's good. She's a national champion now.
Right,
They household names. You know what I mean? I think
right,
it's a good look.
right, right. I don't know where my guy Holy Flow just went, but let me see. Yeah, I don't know, man. The song giving us trouble, but now I thought it was a dope story. You know what I'm saying? Just being in the rap, and then they actually won. You know what I'm saying? Which was another thing. Um,
So that's a whole nother topic in the song right there about that win.
hell yeah, and
A lot of people wasn't
want
happy
to get
about
it.
it.
Nah, I want to get into that too, but I want to play the song first. Let me see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to play it just from my computer, and then let me know if you can hear it or not. With me just playing it from my computer.
yeah.
Can you hear it? All right. So that ain't seeming to work. Well,
What you planning through?
Well, I just tried to play it off the computer, but cause it's
Okay.
bullshit when I play it through the app. So but I wanted to give her an honest listen, but or I don't know why it's not playing though. Let me see something real quick. Try one more thing. Yeah, I think it's something with the music not wanting to play, but that's all right though. Let's go ahead and move along. When that load up, we'll get back to her. But the bigger story everybody been talking about is Angel Reese.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all that's not familiar, the LSU ladies team, bunch of young black girls. Who did they go up against? Was it Iowa?
Yeah, it was Iowa, yeah.
So and then Iowa pretty much is like they top flight, but they pretty much predominantly Caucasian. And the little girl from Iowa, she been doing the Tony Yayo all year. And then
Yeah.
when she out to Angel Reese and them and little Fly J, Angel Reese start doing it back, Um, and I guess the thing was in the media when it was the little white girl that was pretty much saying, "Oh, she's so competitive" and all that. But then when the black girl did it, it was bad sportsmanship. And then the first lady even invited the losing team to the White House as well. Like, oh, both teams deserve to come. Which I thought was crazy. But
I
how
never seen a loser go to the White House, man, under no circumstance. I never
right,
seen it
right,
happen.
right. It's like you feel me? The Ducks didn't get to go to the White House when Ohio beat us.
You feel me?
So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
think what it is, I believe the girl's name from Iowa is Caitlin Clark. She pretty nice. She got like some Steph Curry type of game on her. They
mm-hmm.
wanted her to be the face of women's basketball so much to where, it just skewed their opinion, skewed their view. They just want her to be the face of everything. Her name's still probably the biggest name, even with the loss. You know what I mean?
I
But
don't
she
know,
didn't
man.
seem offended by it.
Angel Reese is she's trending right now.
Oh yeah?
Cause bro, I'm out the loop with the sports, bro. But that's a name that I know right now. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this though, bro. We went to Jeff, so in our neighborhood, like that's normal. Motherfuckers at the game talking shit. I remember, I never played basketball, and I didn't play high school football either. I just wrestled, but I remember after games, multiple games, fools talking so much shit on the court that after the game, motherfuckers meeting up to get down and shit. You know
Yeah.
what
It
I'm saying?
remind me of that.
Yeah, you feel me? But it was like it was all in the name of the sport, though. Northeast, North side, motherfuckers getting down. Like I said, I wasn't even no athlete like that, but I just still remember how it was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I think that they hating on the young girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you know if they actually accepted to go to the White House or did they decline it altogether or is they still gonna go?
Nah, she declined it, bro. After they invited the other team, she declined.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause she like, that's don't nobody want no backhanded compliment. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
she,
that's like a low blow right there. All she had to say to the first lady, all she had to say is both teams played hard. Leave it at that. You know what I mean?
yeah, but them politicians is cricket too. The Bidens, they probably bet some money on them little white girls and lost their damn money. You feel me? They probably had a $1 million payout waiting if them girls would have won.
No, that's a fact. That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I agree with LSU. If they do decide to go, that's cool too. But if they don't decide to go, I wouldn't go either. But however they play it, it's good.
So I'm gonna ask a question that we probably both already know the answer to, but do you think that if Iowa would have won and the little white girl would have been doing the same shit the whole time, do you think that it would have been the same backlash? Would they have invited LSU for playing hard?
Man, LSU 1000% would have not been invited.
Man,
We all know the answer to that, man. They would have never been invited.
they was singing Boosie in the locker room and shit, about to
Oh,
set it
they
off.
was representing.
Nah, they was with it, man. They was hype. But nah, that's crazy though, man. Like, you know, they some people, they talk about the systematic racism. And I feel like motherfuckers, it's so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah,
even in sports, it's so many different ways that they do it. Like a couple, maybe a month or two ago, remember Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless got into
yeah.
it over Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Because Shannon Sharp said Tom Brady was having a bad season, which he was.
He was having one of the worst ones compared to, if anything that's not a Super Bowl season for him is a bad season.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Skip got mad and was like, "Well, he's a greater player than you'll ever be," and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like really what it
Yeah,
is. It's like they just don't want to. And I like when it comes to sports. I like Tom Brady. I like Brett Favre, John Elway, Steve Young. But it's like they don't want to let go. They don't want to admit. You know what I'm saying? When a hero is starting to fall. Just like some of us didn't want to admit when Jordan was having bad seasons when he came back. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. With Jordan on the Wizards, we don't even speak on that no more.
Man, it's like it never happened. It's like the Sinbad Genie movie, man. It
Yeah,
never
real
happened.
talk.
Man. It was another motherfucking universe, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's crazy, bro. Like I don't know though, but I'm glad though, man, that they did their thing, and it kind of make me want to see how their careers is gonna take off moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
But you said it was some big fight tonight.
Yeah, some sort of UFC event. ID Sanya, AD
Okay,
Sanya, something like that. I was trying to pull it up.
yeah, I'm out the loop, man. What's the vibe like out there for that right now?
Man, I actually haven't popped out. I popped out for a hot second yesterday. It was cool, but I didn't even know there was a fight here.
Well,
I'm not even sure if it is here. You know what I mean?
well, I think what I really want to ask, because I ain't never really came out there during no fight night. I kind of just want to know, like, what's the typical, like, a fight night up in Vegas? What's the typical night like when it's a fight night on the town out there?
Man, traffic be way worse. You go to the mall, you go get your outfit for the night. Everything is just intensified, like times 10. There's more
Right.
people, more visitors. Uh, you hit the casino, you know what I mean? It's just more. Just traffic. That's the main thing I can tell you. Traffic is much worse.
What's the best place to watch a fight at in Vegas if you're not going to the fight? Would you
If
would you
you're not going, man, probably just hit like a locals bar or you know what I mean, something like that.
so you prefer that over going to like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to go watch something at the circuit, bro. That shit probably pack like a motherfucker on, huh?
Yeah, that Circa is a good look. It's for those who don't know, Circa's like the new pool, like near Fremont Street. But it's a good look to catch any game, sporting event.
Yeah, them motherfucking TVs is crazy, man. You feel me? But yeah, man. I wanted to listen to this girl's song. This shit still ain't pulling up for us, man. But
Straight
what was
up.
man, what was the other topic, man, that you had wanted us to speak on tonight? I know I had one too that was music related. You know, matter of fact,
What we do?
what
What
it
it do,
do?
my dog? Top of,
Hey,
top of.
so
Mhm.
hey, player, we was just talking about Angel Reese and them, but I was about to start talking about the Migos. But what's your take on the whole Angel Reese situation?
You know how they gonna do us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think saying that is an easy cop out as well. I do believe that people forget basketball is a very you talk a lot. Basketball, you talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? I played football in high school.
Right,
But I got in more fights on the basketball court than I ever got on any football field. You see what I'm
right,
saying? So it's that braggadocious, it's that, you got that flamboyant shit out there. So, you gonna have that kind of girl get it, you know what I'm saying? And shit. You think about the most iconic things in basketball history. You think about Jordan when he hit the shot over Cleveland. You see what he did? He showed his ass. Nigga jumped 10 feet off the ground. Or Kobe Bryant, he pumping his fist. LeBron slapping his chest and, doing the silencer. Or Steph Curry dancing. Like, that's a part. I mean, even with baseball, you got that in baseball. You got that in football. So, you know what I'm saying? For them to be calling this girl classless and all of that for celebrating, that's a part of the game. Like, if you don't want her to celebrate, stop her or stop her
right,
team. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how it goes.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't dance if I don't get in the end zone. Period.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
And even
saying? But
still, you know what I'm saying? You better make sure you got the motherfucking game.
right, for sure.
You know,
For sure. You got
I had the opportunity to coach my son's basketball game a couple of weeks back, man, and I had them look. Chris Scott, what's up, player?
what's up, bro?
What it do? But man, I had the opportunity to coach them little dudes, and they had some good cats on their team. But I was telling
I'm
them
about to
like,
hit
man,
this on this little
it ain't
podcast, but I'm finna go hit the gym in a
right
second. What's good? Hey,
there.
oh shit,
Hey,
man. I'm gonna
Chris,
tap in with you. All right.
hey, Chris, man, I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked them. I don't know how long you been watching. How you feel about the Angel Reese situation, bro?
What you mean?
Are you aware of what happened with her and the people's backlash, and then the
Yeah.
vice president also inviting Iowa to the White House?
Right. Yeah.
So, how do you just feel about the situation in general?
I mean, I feel like, it was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just like textbook, uh, like kind of outrage. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of respectability politics. When black people win some stuff, you gotta, what I'm saying? You gotta always be proper, be polite. Thank you for letting me whoop your ass, type shit. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
So yeah, and I feel like old girl, not Angel, but the other girl, when they asked her about it, she was a G about it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she a competitor. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how it is, what it is. Ain't no ill feelings. But then the president, the vice, or the Miss First Lady, I feel like that was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to invite both of them, like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like I remember I used to work in a jail with kids, like a kid jail. I remember this white boy got beat up, and this white staff was crying about it. I was like, niggas get beat up every day in here. You can't be crying about niggas getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
that's just weird. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I feel like it was just weird. But I mean, as soon as she did that shit, like I knew it was about to be some words about it. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like I said, respectability. You know what I'm saying? When you're black, you got to be proper. You gotta, what I'm saying, thank you and all that stuff. You can't really be, hardcore about it. But you know, yeah. So you know, that's what I feel about it. It was really expected. Like it was not too much of a big deal. It's just kind of keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like they the champs. Ain't shit. Can't nobody sitting and saying to take that away from them. They the champs. Like what I'm saying,
right,
they came, they won, they broke records. You know what I'm saying? Say all that Twitter shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we won, you know, so.
Yeah, nah, that's how I feel too, man. Shit, you can have all that bullshit, but you can't take away the hard facts.
Oh God, you know what I'm saying? Like we
Championship.
broke records, you know what I'm saying? Men's and women's, we broke records, you know what I'm saying? They was killing. It was their time, you know. And
Yeah.
I know South Carolina hot because you know what I'm saying they didn't beat LSU twice, you know. So they went and fucking white girl went Steph Curry on their ass, and ain't really much you can do about that.
Right.
But on top of that, it's like this. Like I don't think people realize like I got 2 daughters. I don't know if y'all got daughters or not, but
Yeah,
I got 2
I see.
daughters, and women are a lot more feistier than boys are. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no sexist comment, and I'm not trying to be misogynistic when I say this. Like women talk a little bit more than men. So you put that into the realm of a basketball game. If they had mics out there or if motherfuckers watching the WNBA, you can only imagine what is being said on them courts. You understand? Like I don't know if niggas remember when Kevin Garnett told Carmelo Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios and Buddy was at the bus ready to fight him. Like you can only imagine what these women are saying to each other. So
Right.
for her to just make a simple gesture, how
Right.
can we make this so like overblown? Like, and then even when you were speaking on Iowa beating South Carolina, like shit, they was old girl. I think it was a girl at the 3-point line. She at the top of the key, like wide open.
Yeah.
White girl
Lays
wave
her
her
off.
off, like yeah, like boy, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? You a self check. That's disrespectful. But we ain't blowing it out of line. And speaking on the Jill Biden point, like yo, baby, you wrong. Like I don't know if you know anything about sports. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, you're in a position where somebody can tell you. You only invite the winner.
Right.
Right.
Unless something tragic happened, like somebody on that Iowa team, like half of the Iowa team died in a
Did he
plane
freeze?
crash or
Now I can hear him.
me. Talking about me?
He's still going. I can hear him.
Oh nah, so you know what I'm saying? Like that's just some weird shit they was on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was some weird shit.
Yeah, man. Another time they tried to get us up. Man, I was trying to play her song with my media, not her song, but the other girl, Flage on the team, you know, that's another tight story too. But I kind of want to get into something else though, some rap business. I want to talk about the Migos, man. I'm a fan of the Migos, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no more Migos, unfortunately. It's done.
I understand, but I'm talking about the remaining surviving members, Quavo and Offset. You know what I'm saying? They both just recently came out with. I'm fans of their music. I fucks with it. You feel me? At first I didn't because I didn't get it, but that shit is actually tight. It puts you in a good mood, make you want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? When I go out, that's the type of shit I like to hear.
Right.
But they both just put out some singles, but I love their music. I really wasn't feeling that shit though. But this is how, as a person who does music, I feel like this. Like I said, their music, the shit that's hits, even no matter what it's talking about, it puts you in a good mood. You want to have a good time. You want to dance. You want to have a drink. You know what I'm saying? You want to put on some fly clothes. That's how their shit makes you feel. And then I think that what it is or I'm just assuming it's a lot that they going through, and I don't think that they in that element right now, where that type of shit is coming out, because that's probably not how they feeling right this moment. You know, how y'all feel about that, man?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like both of the songs.
Like who?
I like both of the songs.
Oh, okay.
I did. I mean, I accept. Hold on. I accept Migos. You know what I'm saying, for what they is. You know what I'm saying. I ain't looking for no lyrical miracle. You know what I'm saying. I'm looking for some stuff to put you in a vibe. You know what I'm saying. The Offset song was cool. You know what I'm saying. Like I can see that being a little bop. You know what I'm saying. When the sun come out And the Quavo song was just, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at it. You know, I mean, he was trying to get his shit off, but it didn't hit like the Migos shit hit, but it was a hype. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so look, even not just the Migos, Quavo song he just did versus Quavo solo song prior to the tragedy happening.
right,
Bro, that's Eric, but you know, because you said you liked it, everybody listen to it different. I don't know, that shit just ain't register with me. You feel?
I feel you.
I look though. I be listening to like playlists on YouTube, so I'll go off on a tangent, and it'll play like they shit, they solo shit, they group shit, other artists is like them, and I'll listen to that 10, 20 songs straight. You know what I'm saying? But dang, that fool that just disappeared. I was about to ask him because he's the one local to Atlanta. But you know, how Prescott, Holy Flow, how y'all feel?
I'm gonna keep it G. I don't really listen to the Migos, and I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep
How you feel about that, Holy Flow? Do you hear me, bro? Holy Flow, Greg?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Get back on. I got a call and someone's message.
Yep, it's good.
I need to get what was the question you had about him?
Have you heard they new music that they put out? Okay, so Bro ain't heard it. So okay. So
Yeah, I just heard it today, so like it must not really be like buzzing. Like if you ain't tapped in, you know what I'm saying, like you probably ain't gonna listen. You like probably ain't gonna hear it. I just heard it this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard it a couple of days ago. Yeah, that Chris gonna make me go back and listen to it again though, because he said he fucked with it, and I know you listen to a lot of music, so
I mean, it ain't letting like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not about to like put it on no playlist, but when I heard it, I wasn't like mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool. Like it was vibey. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know, so
okay.
So you know, so I don't know if you got to go back and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like, oh, you got to peep this part, because it wasn't really nothing like that. I take it for face value though. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna make some shit. Either it's gonna like sound cool, or it's gonna be like, nah, I ain't fine.
Mm-hmm. Bro, man, what you listening to right now, Chris?
Shit, man, you know I'm a dinosaur. I still listen to fucking Reasonable Doubt and shit, but I just peeped that Larry June, the new one. It's cool. I don't really know. I heard somebody say it's album of the year. I can't really fuck with that, but it was cool. Like the first like 5 songs, I was like, all right, I didn't skip. But I feel like as soon as I skipped one, I skipped them all. I was like, I'm not like it was just like okay. The song with Wiz Khalifa was a real snooze fest. I couldn't fuck with that. Wiz Khalifa, to me, man, I don't even understand why you would feature him. Like, he does like, I mean, like, what does he bring to a record? You know what I'm saying? He ain't really rapping for real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really like swaggy for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, I could be hating, but I don't see like why anybody would have a Wiz Khalifa feature.
I'm your opinion.
How did you feel about Larry June over Alchemist type beats? Do you feel he's that caliber of artist to?
If I'm gonna keep it real, I feel like Alchemist dumbed down the beats to fit June's style.
Okay.
Crazy.
That's what I feel like. Cause it sounded like some Larry June shit. Like when I heard it, I wasn't like, ooh, Alchemist went hard. It just sounded like Larry June shit. So I feel like Alchemist, like, you know, and that could be like a point towards Alchemist is that he's so skilled, you know what I'm saying, that you feel me? Whoever I'm rapping with, that's
right.
That's what I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't feel that way. I kind of felt like Larry June, it didn't feel like a Larry June album at all. I felt like he was trying to be like this lyricist that he's not. You know what I mean? It was like he was trying to like be like on some Griselda level bars, and it's like you still Larry June.
Right.
I ain't heard this one that y'all talking about yet.
It's
Nah,
new. It's new.
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't feel like he was rapping for real. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I only heard like the first 5 songs, and then when I skipped one, I skipped them all. I just stopped listening to it all for real. But the first like song, Big Sean, the very first song, it was cool. The second song, I mean, it was real. Like, you know, it fit his caliber of rap. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do see that he got some really spitters on the album. So like, I can see how he could probably try to step it up. I mean, but if you heard his first shit, like he used to be real trash. So I hope he don't try to, like, you know what I'm saying, like he got something good going. You know what I'm saying? Just keep rocking with it. But I mean, that was a cool little joint. But I ain't really listen to like no new shit for real. Like I meant to listen to what was that a few weeks ago? My guy Dre told me about. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm a dinosaur, bro. I listen to shit from like when I was in middle school.
Yeah, who else dropped? I want to say Troy Ave dropped. DJ Drama dropped one, like a Khaled.
That was the one I meant to peep. That was the one I meant to peep.
I heard a little bit of DJ Drama shit. He got
Was
DJ Drama shit cool, and then I like his I like the press run DJ Drama doing his ads and shit. Like that's the shit that's keeping me that's making me want more. Before I even heard one song, I'm seeing the commercials like, oh, okay, you know, he's on. It's a vibe at this point, regardless of the raps. Even if the raps was all weak, based on the commercials, it's already a vibe. I get something about this. It's setting the tone, but the stuff I heard so far though being cool, and then I just found y'all know I listen to a lot of G Perico. G Perico just put out an album with DJ Drama right before this, and then I just found a J Stone album with DJ Drama. And like J Stone got a cut with like, I think it's like is it Young Dolph? But it's in Juicy J, I think. Juicy J for sure, but one of the young cats. But yeah, I fuck with DJ Drama though. You know what I'm saying? And people ain't even doing that DJ mixtape shit like that no more. So he's staying loyal to his soil too, you know.
He trying to get back to it. I know he got a joint Tyler the Creator. They got like a deluxe album that came out.
Okay.
You know, but the other one y'all mentioned, you mentioned Drama, and who else? There was somebody else, but I can't remember. Oh, Troy Ave. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I've never heard a Troy Ave song, so I wouldn't know what he
Troy Ave like that, bro.
Hey, ironically,
I was gonna ask about it, but I didn't think y'all listened to him. I thought it was hard.
I just heard one of his songs. I said I'd be up on YouTube playlist, so it just pull up like artists. So I didn't know who it was, and I had to look. But one of his songs just came up on my playlist last night, and it might only been the second song I heard of him. But I don't know what I don't know about the smut up on his name or none of that. But the song I heard was dope though. It's like some like New York. Like it's some like New York shit, but he's spitting that shit though. Like I thought he was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Did you rock with it, Chris?
I've never heard a Troy Ave song. Never in my life.
So you didn't even give it a shot or nothing?
I don't even know how to get notified Troy Ave's out. I don't.
We have to play some Troy Ave on here, man.
It's just not on my radar.
You got that late 90s, early 2000s New York City 50 Cent How to Rob flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it remind me of. Like when 50 Cent be going in like up on his grimy shit. Like that's what it kind of remind me of.
Yeah, kind of like Fifth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was off Troy Ave when he said he was New Pac. I was like, come on, nigga. Like, shut. Like, come on, fam. Like, come on, bro. That nigga said, he said, I'm the new Tupac. I'm New Pac. I said, nigga, okay. Okay.
Oh, so hey, so I got a question. So you said Reasonable Doubt, one of your favorite albums. So how you feel about these motherfuckers putting Jay-Z above Pac? I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but how you feel about that?
I mean, it's accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. What Jay-Z
100%.
album was better than All Eyes on Me?
Oh shit, the Blueprint.
No. But I mean, you get your. But see, I never really been a Jay-Z fan though.
Right.
I liked the Dynasty album, and then I like the album with Lost Ones on it.
Okay.
And
Kingdom Come.
Right, and then I even kind of
What
like
album was that one?
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come.
That
And
one
then
came and went, man.
and then I kind of like, since he been older, every like once a year he'll do like a big feature, and I
Right.
think it'd be cool. Do one with the Texas Fools, did one with Drake. I think that should be cool. But it's Jay-Z albums, and I'm not hating on the man because he's sold way more music than I have. You feel me? But it's Jay-Z albums that like I've tried to listen to, and how you said you skip one song and end up skipping all that shit. Hey, look, bro, we driving up to that fool Mickey ain't here right now, but my brother-in-law and my sister, they driving me up. We going up to Seattle for my birthday, 2011, and they put in the Jay-Z. Was it Jay-Z and Kanye? I think it was Jay-Z and Kanye made an album.
Oh yeah. That's heat. That's heat. I mean,
Hey! I said, see how they feeling this shit in the streets. Let's see how they feel this shit up in the streets, man. We gotta toss this. Nah, bro, that shit gave me a migraine. To be honest with you, but
yeah.
But see, I know Jay-Z got a big. I remember back up in the day, I was the only one who didn't like Jay-Z like that. Everybody else loved him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying he ain't got no cuts or no talent or no business savvy, but he can't fuck with Pac.
Nah, man. I mean, I feel like it's hard to compare.
Where was
Pac.
So look, when Jay-Z was 25, what year was that?
That was Reasonable Doubt.
What year was that though?
Like 96, something like that. Maybe 95 actually.
So look, that's my point right there. So in your opinion, his best album was in 95 or 96.
Nah, that's not his best album, but
that's your favorite one.
It ain't my favorite, but I was just saying shit that I listen to, what I'm saying, like, nowadays. But my favorite whole album, probably the Black Album.
And you think that's better than All Eyes on Me?
Man, it's hard to compare them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause All Eyes on Me is a double disc. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think that's better than Me Against the World?
Man, I thought like Me Against the World was like Pac's best joint, but
hold on, don't skip over it because Jay-Z has a double album that he's trying to skip over right now.
Oh, that's the worst Jay-Z album in history. So
no, that's not that Ted. You see how he did it?
Right.
That's so hold on. That's not better than All Eyes on Me, but no. That double album Jay-Z put out was straight. That was, I thought he tried to put his little homies on you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, on that joint. But yes, I listened to Jay-Z's best album, Blueprint, more than listen to All Eyes on Me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
I like having the different opinions. That's what I want.
Right. Yeah, it's just I'm in the lyrical miracle rapping, you know what I'm saying? I was always on East Coast rap, you know what I'm saying? When I was in at Tubman, I was listening to Wu-Tang, everybody thought I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. I mean, that's how it is. But Pac, I mean, getting older, I've grown to like Pac more. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like All Eyes on Me is probably his, or not All Eyes on Me. Me Against the World is probably his best body of work. You know what I'm saying? I think that way.
So with
Pac,
it's crazy. Go ahead.
I think we all got a different favorite Pac album. I think Machiavelli is my favorite Pac album.
That's because you a gangster. You know what I'm saying? You gotta relax.
This
Machiavelli the one, man.
no, look, this what I was about to say. All Eyes on Me, Me Against the World, and Machiavelli. Me Against the World came out first.
Right.
Every time I listen to any three of them albums, I'd say this is the best one. Whichever one I listened to most recently.
Right.
The best one, right? But not only do I think that's the best one, I'd be like, this is the greatest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But them three albums, though, I feel like them three albums was kind of like summed up. Like he got other albums before that, after that, in between that. But like, I feel like Me Against the World was like he going through it. Broke Pac going through the bullshit. He went through the bullshit. You already know what All Eyes on Me was about. He fresh on bail, acting a fool. He coming back to get them fools. All that shit. And then Machiavelli, that shit's so crazy how that played out because it came out after he passed. And then y'all know the story of Machiavelli, and then it got him. Look, tomorrow Easter, it got him on the cross.
Right.
Resurrected. You feel me? But it's like, I don't know, man. Like so on the clips from last week, I put one of their songs of like Jesus up on there, and I feel like this. I feel like this about Pac, right? So when I was in college, this one professor I had, he used to call certain blacks, call them a super Negro. So a super Negro could be a bunch of different type of people. It'll be like when Obama, Dr. King, Malcolm X, whoever the hardest gangster in your neighborhood is, you know what I'm saying? Super Negro. Right. You feel me? But in our era, you know, it's like Pac. Or for like people that's younger, or even us that's still here now it's like a Nip. Or it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like motherfuckers, I don't think that Jay-Z, no disrespect, and I ain't wishing nothing on him, but I think if Jay-Z was in the same shoes as Pac or Nip, I don't think people would be looking at him like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? This fool was a prophet, you know? Like they talking about these, like in another 1,000 years, Pac and Nip gonna have their own books of the Bible. You feel me? Think about it though. Like somebody gonna write that shit.
But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, like we lost those brothers too soon. But like Jay-Z wasn't ready at 25, you know what I'm saying? But is that a knock against him? You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, like he just wasn't out, you know what I'm saying? So like so you know, and fortunately he's had the gift of life to where he's just every year he's progressed, you know what I'm saying? All of his albums are like top charting albums, you know what I'm saying? Topping albums, you know what I'm saying? And sorry, my kids is acting a fool. But yeah, and you know, he's a businessman, you know what I'm saying? Even though his business practices, you know, are kind of questionable, because I feel like Jay-Z is too rich to be a revolutionary like you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Because at a certain point, you get to a certain amount of wealth where that's just your jacket, you know what I'm saying? You're a billionaire, right. You can't speak for the streets no more. There's no way, you know what I'm saying? Because your interest is too much. So you know, but I don't knock him for that. That's just how it is. But I feel like, you know, he started later, so it's not a knock against him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but your point is valid, you know what I'm saying? Pac and Nip got to it quicker, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Pac only was in the game for like 7 years, and you know what I'm saying, he had a long-lasting effect.
Yeah, because I felt like when Pac was here, all these artists they said bigger than him couldn't fuck with him. So and when he went out, he was at the top. I feel like this. I don't know. You know, maybe if Pac would have survived, maybe Jigga would have passed him up. But I don't think so though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he would have lived, I feel like if he would have lived, his music is still people still talking about it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I don't know. Like some people they try to immortalize Big, but Pac was already talking that shit. I feel like a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon with Nipsey because everybody wasn't on Nipsey. Because when Nip died, the motherfuckers on the West Coast that was popping was YG and
Right.
and TDE. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember saying like Schoolboy Q. I feel like Schoolboy Q was more popular as far
No,
as
he was.
radio and shit like that. But then like when Nip died, it's like he shot up to the #1 LA artist after he died though. But not to say he wasn't tight, because I used to be up on that shit too. And I think a lot of people just got after he died, oh, let me listen to it. Oh, he really was talking that shit. Oh,
Right.
he really was about, you know what I'm saying, making his
But
changes and shit.
But also, I feel like it just was timing because he had just dropped a major album. Like he never dropped a major album before. So like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he wouldn't have died, that album was so good, he was gonna be the man anyway. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Him dying did immortalize him because like I never really fucked with Nipsey's music like that for real. But when I watched him on an interview, he would be like he would speak just so much game and so much like wisdom that you had to just fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with Nip, because like you watch his interviews and he really was talking some shit, you know what I'm saying, about business, about having your own, you know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, just having your way, you know what I'm saying, and then like, you know, taking your time out, you know what I'm saying, and making your career be what it is, you know.
Right.
So but I do feel like that album came out and he had died, you know what I'm saying, like soon after. But I feel like if he was able to like kind of tour off that album too, he
Yeah.
still would have been out. He still would have been out of here.
Yeah. He would
You know
have ate up on that tour.
Right. He'd have been fucking probably he probably would have teamed up with a few niggas, did some stadiums and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he was on his way, but him dying did immortalize him, you know what I'm saying? You know, so
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, RP, because that shit was fucked up. But yeah, he one of the ones that like you really like, yeah, he just had so much game. It's like you have to respect it, you know. Shit. I know blood niggas are listening to Nip like that. It's like, damn, y'all niggas
Gang of Fools, Nipsey.
you know, like, you know, I mean, and to me, like, that's like more impressive than anything. Like you got niggas crossing the barrier, you know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like this though, with good, if your music is tight enough, you feel
Right.
me? Like, bro, I've always fucked with DJ Quick. I've always fucked with Mac 10.
Right.
You feel me? Like, if your music is tight enough, like, you feel me? I've always fucked with Mozzie shit. You feel me? It's a reason why everybody fucked with Snoop. When C-Bo and them was cracking, everybody fucked with C-Bo. Like, if your music good enough, you know, unless you just coming out, it's some fools like King Von and them, rest in peace. They coming out disrespecting people.
Right.
So it's some people that's like, and I guess Mozzie and them is like that too, but more just in their neighborhood. But I feel like if you coming out like that, then motherfuckers be up on that shit. But if it's like a stranger from another town, like, I mean, you might not listen to it as much, like, you know, like I listen to G Perico a lot, but I listen to Rucci a lot too. The shit is tight. You feel
Right.
me? You know, as long as I feel like if motherfuckers, and that's part of being an artist. If you relatable enough that you could tell me your story, even though it's nothing like mine or different than mine, but I could not feel offended and actually kind of feel you, can
Right.
relate to it. You feel me? Like I was telling them a few shows ago, like I can't relate to the shit Lil Dicky be saying, but I think that motherfucker could rap his ass off and make good songs. And so you feel me?
Facts.
I listen
Facts.
to his shit. I watch his little show. You feel me? But it ain't like, oh yeah, I can relate. Like that should be funny as hell. But it's like he makes good music. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't think. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I don't think motherfuckers is really unless they got a problem with that specific section
Right.
in that specific neighborhood. Like I don't think fools is tripping like that. You feel me?
Right. Okay,
King
I feel
Von
that.
some other shit. They was banging on 63rd. Hey, I ended up looking up the fools from 63rd rap song, bro. Like just like man, I gotta see who these fools is. They couldn't out rap King Von and them, but man, that shit, I always say like if I was from 63rd, I probably wouldn't feel this shit at all. But this shit is hard though.
Right, I feel it. Shit, I gotta put the kids to bed, but I do want to fuck with y'all again. I want to talk about Detroit and Detroit emerging as the rap capital of the world. You know what I'm saying? But I'll leave that to y'all to think about. You know what I'm saying? But shit, but I tap in with y'all.
Look, we doing it every Saturday, so you feel me?
Okay.
Welcome every week. If there's anything you want me to check out, just send it to me or post it in the group. You feel me? We'll fuck with it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all.
All right, fellas.
Yep. Peace.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. How y'all feel about that, bro? Did y'all ever used to listen to King Von?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. He had the hookah lounges going crazy. He was like the hookah lounge champ. You know what I mean?
That's
King
dope.
Von was the guy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I never listened to his shit till after he passed, but I liked his music though.
I just watched some sort of like documentary on YouTube. They said the man had faced like 4 murders and 3 separate attempt murders. They were saying he's like a serial killer, man.
No, they said he is still he would. They said if he wouldn't have died, he was under investigation for like 3-4 more.
That's crazy.
But I don't know though. From where they from, well, we from a crazy place too. But if it's cracking like that and you in the mix like that, you feel me? Ain't no telling. Them motherfuckers, Chicago having 600-700 bodies a year. Ain't no telling. You feel me? But rest in peace to that man. Rest in peace to the victims. I don't know him personally. I just know the music.
Right.
How you feel about that, man? Holy Flow.
And I really don't know too much. I haven't really heard none of his stuff, so it's kind of just the same, rest in peace. I do feel like whoever was really spitting, like when you look at like DMX, saying, like they put 100%, 200% into whatever they doing, like DMX, like you seen that thing when he did that battle with Snoop. They had that album.
No, I didn't watch it when they did the verses.
Yeah, you definitely should watch that, man, because he was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? He ate up Snoop like real quick, and you know what I'm saying, like Snoop was just like, oh, it's like that, and like it was just all love, but it was just like the first words, you know what I'm saying? Like you could see the vein out his neck, you know what I'm saying? So like you definitely see different calibers of rappers, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, So I feel you when you would go back to like Jay-Z and like Tupac, yeah, I would have to go with, Tupac too, just because, of course he was, part of the Black Panther movement and everything too. So I think he had a different grind about things, He might have took things a little more serious, things that he had to go through with his mom, you know what I'm saying? Not to say Tupac, not to say what's his name didn't either, you know what I'm saying? He's still here, so I'm sure he's gonna create some stuff that's gonna, make people want to hear it, but definitely, Tupac, yeah, I would have to agree on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever making it really at the end of the day, you talked about you already something.
No, I feel that. Yeah, man.
You can hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. You had cut out for a second, but I heard you though. I heard the gist of what you said.
Okay.
I think with Jay-Z, man, I be feeling like people kind of fall in love with like the lifestyle that he leading now that he like 50. You feel me? Which is tight because he did, you know, he made it. American Dream. He married a pop star. Company's doing good. He done all types of businesses. He cracking. And motherfuckers fall in love with that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like motherfuckers is forgetting, yeah, the Pac is gone because him and Jay-Z made different type of decisions. Because Jay-Z could have easily ended up the same way had he made different decisions. But I don't know. So maybe he made some different choices, but I don't think if they was motherfucking had the same amount of time, I don't think he'd be fucking with Pac or doing about the same amount of shit. I don't think talent-wise, maybe business-wise, he might be better than Pac, but I don't think he making better music though. You know what I'm saying?
I would say,
but you know, business-wise for sure. Say it again.
I would say a better matchup would probably be like this. That was okay. Let's see what I'm saying, because they was both like they were really getting it from like that.
Right.
He was anyway, but you know that would be probably a better matchup.
Right. Nah, I like DMX, but I don't know. I don't think he can fuck with Pac either though. But I like DMX though. Like he's tight. You know what I'm saying?
You got a few songs, yeah.
You know.
You want to get the club,
but what they both. Something that I like about both of them though is you know, they both acted. I like DMX. All of DMX's movies I thought was dope. I thought all the Pac's movies was dope, you know. And they played two different type of characters, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like Tupac was more like, I guess they was both deep, but I always felt like Tupac was like that deep dude in the hood, poet. He got this revolutionary mind, but he's still a hothead. And then I feel like DMX is like, when I think of DMX, I think about his role in Belly. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker be saying his little poems and shit, and you know, he a little grimy. You know what I'm saying? He hot-headed too, but on some whole other shit. Like, you know, but RIP to both of them cats, so man, they both made a lot of dope music, you know what I'm saying, that a motherfucker still ride to, you know what I'm saying, to this day. You feel me?
You know, you got me thinking about Ja Rule too. He had a few cool. I see some movies back with him. He had some cool movies. He had one with Lin Ram. It was cool. You know, when he played that, you know, little role in there. You know, he kind of made it lifelike. You know.
Man, I remember he had the movie with I think him and Ving Rhames got one together.
Yeah.
If I ain't mistaken, I think he might have had a couple others too. But see, man, okay. So this was I think was a downfall of Ja Rule. When 50 started dissing him, once 50 started dissing him, then Ja Rule, like, he stopped making the kind of music he normally make. You know what I'm saying? Like the Summertime for the Ladies hits or whatever, and started trying to diss back, but that clapback didn't work. And then as soon as 50 got him out the way, what 50 do? He started making the same kind of music Ja Rule was making. You feel me? All them Summertime hits and shit. It's like I feel like I don't know what was going on in the street, but I feel like, man, I feel like Ja Rule, they had Ashanti, they had Charlie Baltimore. They was on top of their game. He had to cut with J-Lo. I don't think he would have fell off. I think if he would have just kept making his music, you know what I'm saying? But he had to try to clap back and it didn't work. And then, like I said, not only did 50 fuck him up with the diss, but then he took his whole style with the songs for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? 21 Questions. You know what I'm saying? All-time classic. You feel me? Yeah, motherfucking Nate Dogg. But
I still don't know what the beef was about in the first place. Like,
It was some
No white.
street shit.
Uh-huh.
It was some shit that happened in the street in New York between their crews.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I don't even know if it was like between them directly at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, Prescott, you back up in here. How you feel about that, man? You heard what we was saying?
I caught like the end of it. Run it by me real quick.
We was just kind of touching on Ja Rule, and I was saying I felt like 50 got in Ja Rule's head, got him. He dissed Ja Rule. Remember, Ja Rule was on top of the game. He was making all of the hits for the ladies. Ja Rule
Right,
was
right.
before 50 came out. 50 came out with Wankster. And then he came out and kept coming at Ja Rule. Ja Rule finally responded. The
Yeah,
clapback
I think what happened with the Ja Rule, man, I think not only did he get tricked out of his position, I think it was tough because not only you going against 50, but you're going against Dr. Dre and Eminem. So it's like I don't care how many hits you're making, once you start going against Dre and Eminem, it ain't gonna last too long. You know what I mean?
Right.
They wasn't billionaires then, but they billionaires now, and you can see that path they were on, the power they possessed.
Right. Right.
So I feel like Ja Rule, like, yeah, 50 could act like it was just him. Like, yeah, he was destroying him. But when you got that type of backing behind you, it make it a little smoother to take someone out.
But look though, do you notice how after he took him out, then the same shit 50 was dissing Ja Rule for, he started making the same type of songs. He
Oh
started
yeah,
making
he took his soul, man. He took his soul, man. He sang Sunbeam. He took him.
Yeah, man. He did that boy dirty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Y'all think Ja Rule will ever make a comeback?
Nah, it was over, man. Once the feds was raiding them and all that, man, and Ashanti not messing with them. Say it again.
I forgot about them getting raided.
Yeah, man, that's what happened when you go against Dr. Dre and Eminem, man. Now you're getting raided.
Did you hear about the shit? They had Ja Rule tied up in it. It was these white boys. The main white boy was like a scammer. You know what I'm saying? He had a good mouthpiece. He could talk a motherfucker out or whatever. Like I said, they had Ja Rule mixed up in it. And they was telling people like, we got this island and buy these packages. It's gonna be the hottest party. And I guess they got a bunch of influencers, a bunch of like Instagram models, influencers to make little short videos or repost the island or whatever. When the shit came time to happen, they get everybody out to this island. Motherfuckers done pay thousands of dollars, and then they got like tents with air mattresses. If it's an air mattress, it's raining hella bad. Pretty much like it was just a big ass. It wasn't what people was told that they was told they was finna get like this luxury vacation on a remote island.
That's that fire festival.
Huh?
It was the fire festival, I believe.
Yep. That's exactly what it was. You heard about that shit?
I didn't tune into it fully, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like that shit. That shit was crazy. I don't think that Ja Rule knew what was up. I think it was the white boy because it was like, nah, like he got a history. Sometimes I know people like that though. Sometimes they can talk it so good and then make it work, but then sometimes that shit catch up with you. And they say he just bit off way more than he could chew. End up on a gang of money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people that really pay. But that's what I don't know though. I don't value shit like that though. I ain't never just paid like how they say motherfuckers is paying thousands to see Beyonce. Like, I mean, whoever my favorite artist is, like, man, I might got $100, maybe $200 for you, maybe more than that, bro. Like, I'm cool with listening to your ass up in the motherfucking vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's ticket prices. I heard Drake prices was crazy.
What's Drake taxing for a concert? You know?
I seen on Instagram it was close to like Beyonce's number.
That's crazy. I
You know
know.
what I mean?
Janet Jackson tickets be like 600 for a nosebleed, but it's like, I'm hella into music, but I guess I think what my problem is the type of music I'm into, like rap and R&B. I've already seen all of my favorite artists in concert before, like the bigger icon ones, and it didn't cost a whole lot, and so I don't know, like I
What
just
was what you actually went to?
huh
What was the best one you actually attended? Like which concert?
Up in Smoke.
Up in
Hands
Smoke.
down, Up in Smoke, because they had all the theatrics. Every time Snoop and them came for a big concert, they had every time they came, they gave a good performance. I never not seen Snoop perform good, but Up in Smoke, they had, just like if y'all seen the DVD at home, that's how the live concert was. And you know what I'm saying? And it was everybody you wanted to hear, is everything you wanted from a concert. But like I've seen other dope concerts too. Like when I used to stay in the A, like I like listening to Neo Soul. So sometimes I like falling into a hole in the wall, and then you find the people playing Neo Soul in a hole in the wall. But it'd be hard though. But
Right, right.
you're not gonna find this type of music. Maybe one or two artists that's big, but you ain't gonna find this type of music at the big venue like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but Up in Smoke hands down, but I done seen a bunch of different type of concerts though, you know what I'm saying, that I thought was dope, you know. But I don't know. What about you? What you think was your tightest concert you seen?
Man, I might have to agree with you with the Up in Smoke. I think the backstage tour, it was like a Rockefeller and Def Jam with Jay-Z and DMX. That's a close second.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z and DMX and Method Man, Redman. That's a close second, but yeah, that Up in Smoke is the one.
So you seen Up in Smoke at the Rose Garden?
Yeah, I think what was that, like seventh grade, eighth grade?
That's what I was just about to ask you. Like, what year was that, bro? I know it was before Jeff.
99, 98,
Mm-hmm.
90, probably 99 or 2000. I don't know.
That shit was cracking. Like, yeah, that shit was cracking, bro. But this is what I'm saying though. I feel like this. I don't think we paid. I mean, I know it's inflation and shit too. From that, so that was 24 years ago, damn near. I know it's inflation, but them tickets was like, I think like $30 for some decent seats. It wasn't nosebleeds, but wasn't front row.
Yeah, that's real.
If they had a concert like that today, not just artists I like, but like y'all doing all the theatrics and all that shit, I would say that shit to me is worth maybe $300. You feel me? If y'all doing all the theatrics and it's a start, the whole lineup is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe 200 or 300 for some tight ass seats. But I'm never paying a rent check to go see a motherfucker perform though. Like never. I don't see I love music, but I don't see the value in that.
Did y'all go to the one when Chocolate Fabulous came to the Rose Garden? Wow, I run that. Y'all check that one
Now
out.
I never seen either one of them perform.
Yeah, they came out. They did pretty cool. Me and my bro, we had went out. Years back. You know, that was when he was at the top of his game too, and then Fabulous and everything. You know.
I seen them fools once, bro. They was in town for the Boo Bomb. And then my partner was he was like DJing the show, one of my homies I went to school with. So he had me and my cousin pull up to them fools was staying at Doubletree by Holiday Park. And I didn't go to the concert because I had work, but I pulled up on a homie, and Ja Rule and them was up in there. I seen Quick, and then me and my cousin baby mom took a picture with Bone Thugs. But I still ain't never seen Ja Rule perform though. But I'm sure he would have been dope though.
Oh yeah, he was. I was about to shake hands with Petey Pablo. I used to live in Thomas Falls, a small town by Cali. He just happened. I was just gonna say what's up, man. He was trying to. They was outside. I was just about to say what's up to him. That was the back when he was like, too. You know what I'm saying, doing his thing. That was crazy. He didn't look that tall when you know what I'm saying, when you see him in person.
Man, I feel like Petey Pablo disappeared. That fool got signed to Death Row. And then when Suge was trying to make a comeback, he signed Petey Pablo, Corrupt, and Left Eye. And then I never heard nothing else from Petey Pablo. Left Eye ended up dying. And then, Corrupt had already kind of fell off, and then he ended up leaving when Suge and went to jail. But I feel like once he signed, you know what I'm saying, we never heard nothing else from him.
I was going to ask you too. Why would James try to go after him? I'm sure you see that freestyle fall back. I guess he was just trying to get his name out there, probably more or less. Because I'm sure he knew he was supposed to get ate up.
I don't think that his issue that he had a personal issue with Eminem. Yeah. He was upset that they didn't include him in the Super Bowl performance. And so what he was saying pretty much was like, y'all got Eminem up there, but ain't got me. And Eminem can't fuck with me, is what he was saying. You feel me? And so I said, I don't think it was personal. I think he was just saying, all right, because the game like to diss people. So he was like, all right, well then let's battle each other. But it didn't work. But see, we had some Eminem discussions a couple weeks ago too. Like, this my thing with M, right? I feel like his best work was when he was first coming out with Dre and them, and it was pretty much the Dr. Dre sound with them beats and shit. He was pretty much riding the coattail of Chronic 2001 and that vibe. When Dre was doing Chronic 2001, he was fucking with Exhibit, fucking with Snoop. Dre had his whole little crew. You feel me? Nocturnal. And if you listen to Eminem albums back then, that's what the beats sound like. And they got them same type of artists featured on a lot of the music. Yes, he can rap, but the music that we love is from this era of his rap. I feel like his shit, where the shit wasn't like hella with Dre on Dre's Chronic 2001 era, I don't know that music. And when I do hear it, I don't really fuck with it. You feel me? And I feel like if Eminem was not white, I don't think that people would try to say, oh yeah, he's one of the greatest. Like, I mean, he's cool. He's cool, but I'm sure I could name 10, maybe even 20, 30 artists who I think is tighter than Eminem. Is Eminem a bigger artist in the game, celebrity-wise? Yes. But I listen to the game more. The game is not one of my favorite rappers. He's not I like the game, but I listen to the game more than Eminem. And I'm not even gonna say that the game is like I just listen to the game all day. But if you tell me, all right, we can take a road trip and we can listen to the new game or the new Eminem, I'm fucking with Chuck. Period.
I think even if you look back, like when Vanilla Ice was on, he had that swag. So like, yeah, Eminem, he just hit on a whole different level. So like, yeah, man, I hear you. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. He's good for like, I think of like those Marvel movies. You know what I'm saying? When he be doing those songs for that, you know, that's perfect for him.
Yeah.
You know, it just he did on
But
a
look
different
though,
track.
them songs. So this is part of my thing with Eminem. Them songs that he doing for Marvel, is them even really rap songs? Is they rap songs or is it pop?
I just think of like whatever action, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different. Everything's different now when you really look at it from what we was coming up into what they playing now. So I don't know what kind of I don't know what you would call it really, but it's a different. It's in a different lane.
Right.
I'll probably say that. It's definitely nothing that we grew up to. Cause I know I grew up to the corrupt and Daz Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? You know all that. You know East Coast. That's what some of the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Down south. You know, of course the Hot Boys. So when you go from that to this, it's just, things are a little different.
So look, okay, well let me ask you, where would you place Eminem at? If you had to rank artists, would he be in your top 10?
You know,
I can't hear you. I can hear you, but you cutting out. But I'm trying to listen though.
you got to have like Black Joe or like Big L. You know what I'm saying? One of them.
I heard you say something about Fat Joe or Big L.
Yeah, I mean, Big Pun. Big Pun. I probably put them
Big
in
Pun?
first. You know, like top. He's probably like top 30.
Yeah, I like Big Pun. I think Big Pun and Fat Joe tighter than Eminem, bar for bar.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he might be a bigger celebrity than them, but them songs that's on them soundtracks though, like they not even straight up rap songs though, bro. You know what I'm saying? He make, but I mean I ain't knocking him though, because you know what I'm saying, we listen to some of his shit too, but it's mainly that shit, like I said, that's riding off the coattail of like the Chronic 2001 era. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, everything that Dre had his hands on at that time had the same kind of feel. It had the Chronic 2001, Nocturnal had an album, Snoop was putting out music. He was doing motherfucking Exhibit. Exhibit was still on Relentless, but he was doing all Exhibit music. You know what I'm saying? And then they made the movie The Wash. And The Wash, they did that soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? And then Jay-Z did write a song for them, but Dre also, the beat, he got the Watcher. Dre did the song, but then Jay-Z did the song too, to the Watcher. You know what I'm saying? And so like that whole era of music, like I'm not saying that Eminem's not tight, but what I'm saying is, so like whoever they would have inserted into that position to have a Dr. Dre album at that time when Dr. Dre was the hottest shit, whoever would have been in that position would have won. But I think that because he Caucasian, motherfuckers put him up on a higher pedestal, you know?
And I mean, it felt like he's from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So, there's, you know, they sound like they got some people that's cool. So I don't know, like, I don't know if he could, you know, connect with some of the people from the hood, then we could probably see that side more. And I kind of keep seeing like he just was doing his own thing, so it just don't really seem like what we was used to coming up in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I remember going to the club, you know what I'm saying? One homie, I guess they stuff was vice lords, that's what they called him out there. He was telling me, homie, somebody saved him. I guess dude had a picture up to his neck or something. Somebody came in with the heat. You know, they up the bank. So, I mean, I'm sure he's about to talk about right about it. It's just, he come at it in a different angle. Not something not really people's gonna be used to. You know.
See, the shit that I don't fuck with though, some of that fool songs, he talking about tying up his baby mama and shit. I can't really relate to that. Like, you gonna tie the bitch up and put it in the trunk, bro? What is you on? But that's what I'm saying though. Like, look, when a black rapper say weird shit, motherfucker said that I don't know how much Brother Lynch listen to. They used to say Brother Lynch was weird for some of the little crazy shit he was saying. You feel me? But then I think though, you know, because Caucasians with the punk rock, you know, that's kind of in their culture too. So then they still like, okay, we can fuck with this, you know. But yeah, man, I ain't even asked you though, Holy Flow, what you listening to right now, bro? Oh, bro, just tap back. Did you hear what I said?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you talking about Brother Lynch?
You cutting out.
Yeah, I'm on the highway too. You was talking about Brother Lynch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, man. I was gonna say I don't even know what happened to him.
Nah, he still be performing and shit. He just been underground the whole time. He still be performing. He's getting a little bag off performing. He got a market. Mm-hmm. Okay. He got a little underground market. But look, what you listening to right now?
Like,
so yeah, look like I done lost my guest, Mr. Holy Flow. But you know, I'll go ahead and answer the question. What I'm listening to this week, G Perico, Rucci, I fuck with 03 Greedo Tough. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of R&B too, though. You know, Tim's, I Am DDB, Brent Fast. I listen to a lot of Sugar Free. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there my guy go. You know? Yeah, I just gave him my list, but now I was asking what you listening to.
it might. I'm trying to just figure out a hook and so.
I can't hear you.
I'm still on the tube. Okay, yeah.
What's
I'm still
Tupac? You still listening to Tupac? Which album though? Big dog, you there? Holy Flow, if you there, I can't hear you, bro. But yeah, man, my guy was saying he still listens to that Tupac. We still riding to that. All eyes on me. Motherfucking Me Against the World, McIntyre, all timeless. Yep, there you go. There you go. What's your favorite Pac album, bro?
I like the one with him and his homies.
The Outlaws?
Yeah.
The Outlaws?
I like that one.
They got cuts on there.
What's that?
They got some cuts.
Yeah, I like that one. I was listening to that for a minute. He got so many, man. I just, especially when you in the, I just throw that on and go ahead.
Right. Yeah, Pac get you pumped.
That'll help give me that a few more cents.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite Tupac song to work out to?
Okay.
Man, bro, cutting out again. If you can hear me, I can't hear you, big dog. There you go. I can hear you now. It's called what? It's called what, bro?
Troublesome.
Oh yeah, Troublesome 96. La da 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 la da 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 la yeah. Yep, I know Troublesome.
That one.
Yeah, I guess that motherfucker do give you some energy.
Yeah, he hit it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, so you listen to any of the new artists and stuff?
Oh yeah, I mean, I always support. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's spitting, you know, they spitting something hard, they spitting something real. Yeah, you know. I ain't gonna knock nothing. I always try to, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. What's one of the new artists that you think people need to be looking out for?
Yeah. I mean, I would almost say just whatever a person's feeling, to tell you the truth, like, I can't really name. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that if you wanted to tell somebody to check out something, like what's a new artist that you feel?
I mean, I probably the ones I would talk, they ain't even new, but like, you know, I'll listen to Lecrae a little bit, but like he's been rapping, like I have to really listen without before I can really say okay. And like I was working at McLaren, so I'm kicking in with the young cats. So like it would be people that love music, you know what I'm saying? Like I put the beat on, they do their verse. Sometimes I'll show them myself. I might do a verse with them. So like I hardly even know their names, but a lot of the young cats, to tell you the truth, you know, like they just give you that energy that like when you first started type energy, you know what I'm saying? So like that's probably what I would say, you know. I'd have to really look, you know, really say, oh, okay, this dude cool, check him out, you know.
Who was that? What was the name again?
Oh, I was just saying I would have to really like check out like who's rapping right now to see what's not. I mean, really, like, shoot, when I was at McLaren, like, everybody rapping, you know what I'm saying? So it'd just be probably more like a lot of underground, you know, people that's just trying to make it. But yeah, I would have to look. I don't really have any names, bro. I can't really tell you. You know, I would just be saying stuff.
Nah, I feel it. I feel it. I
gotta really see what they saying too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if I'm gonna really be listening to them, you know, because we done heard it all, so I would want them to be like Tupac. You know, like when he would have a story, a moral behind the story. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's gonna take time to get that. Not a lot of people, you know, come like that to us, huh?
But that's what I'm saying, though, man. A lot of shit that I be on with people, like, I don't know. I didn't like the Jay-Z and Kanye album. Some of the shit Kanye been saying is like shit I can't really relate to. But some of the shit Eminem said I can't relate to, but then it's like weird. Like I said, I listen to Lil Dicky, but I can't relate to that shit. But it's like some funny shit. It ain't no like weird. I'ma tie this bitch up shit. You know what I'm saying? Even like it's a lot of artists that make a lot of music about like doing dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do dope. I'm that homie that if you do some dope around me, I might say something to you. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I ain't knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I can't just listen to all that shit. Even though I ain't gonna lie, Messy Marv made a class. I ain't never played with my nose in my life. But Messy Marv made a classic with that playing with my nose. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Motherfuckers was singing that shit word for word. You feel me? But you know, but it's like I wouldn't want my kids to sing that shit because I know what it means. You feel me? I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't want them to sing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, I feel you though, man.
You know,
Say it again, bro.
Yeah.
You cutting out. Hey, so I don't know if you can hear me or not, bro. You was cutting out, but look, I got this earlier in the show. Earlier in the show, we was talking about I know I'm kind of jumping back and forth, but we was talking about Flage, which is also on the LSU team, and then her daddy was a rapper named Camouflage. So, you know, shit, we gonna peep this real quick, see what she sound like. So if you out there, feel free to comment on the chat. Tell me what you think.
I did it again. Big 4 man, another one. Let me say big 4 ain't on that, big 4 ain't on that. None of vibes, man. We just cool and kicking, you know? Be intelligent, gang. Yeah, man, big 4, let me say big 4 ain't on this, big 4. Look, why you saying we talk, it ain't last a week? But you liking my story, you gassing me. Are you gonna rap or be an athlete? If I'm still doing both, why you asking me? Real rich when I shop, I need cash receipts. Wake up and ball, get the cash repeat. Got the city on lock, I been had the key. You can't pay for the feature, don't ask the fee. Do it, I run it up, feel like the renegade. I got a Puma deal, I don't get in the J's. I had to mix up the Sprite with the lemonade. If you try me, they coming, I send the game. I'm not an amateur, know me in Canada. I put on drip when they bring out the camera. Red carpet, I'm lit, man, I'm flammable. I keep eating these rappers like cannibal. And I just added up, ain't no subtraction. Ain't get to the bag enough, ain't no distraction. And you getting mad because ain't no attachment. I want the Bentley, I think I'm a Matic. I got the water, but I want the paddock. They want the smoke, but they don't want the static. They want the issue, I swear you can have it. You know that I miss you, but don't be dramatic. They see it on tape, so they know I'm a killer. I'm going so 8, man, I'm going gorilla. I stay in the Ville, man, I'm going gorilla. I'm moving the pieces, I'm going Matilda. And I'm in my own way, I got plenty of options. And they say that I ran, but I really walked it. And they talk on the gram, but they really stalking. And they say they got motion, they just be talking. And I know that they fake, but I got a few real. Got a few NIL, got a few deals. got a few hummers, man, got a few wheels. It ain't about a number, then I cannot chill. Ain't solid this mama, I know they gon' squeal. I'm sorry, your honor, I know what I did. I don't follow no drama, that is what it is. For my brother, them commas is all in my will. Big four, man, I'm in my will. I'm riding it all in my will. Then I did all this without a deal. Then I did all this without a deal. Then I'm funny, don't know how I feel. To come up and you came out of school. To come up and you came out of school. Like, stop asking me, I don't know if I wanna rap, if I wanna hoop. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that I'm really rich. No cap.
Yeah, I fucks with that, man. So, she could ball and spit, I'm not really familiar with her father's music, but I'm gonna go look it up. But if you out there, we appreciate you for showing up. It's the Unbiased Opinion Show where every week we come together to talk music, hip hop, politics, like I tell y'all on most of the shows, published author. My novels here in the background, Nutty, Lucky, available through all major retailers. If you're in Multnomah County, you can get it from the library, no matter what side of town that you on. But, man, we doing this every weekend. Fuck with us or fuck with us. And, we going to tap in, man. We see